Okay. Alright, on the plus side, I do think we're actually alive. I think we've done it.
We did it. I see it.
Yay.
We did it, Reddit.
Careful now. Is there anyone who is able to double check our sound?
We got sound.
We got sound. Oh, nice.
Also, I'm gonna share my 4-month streak.
Oh, you got 4 months?
4 months.
4 months. He's so good at this. Riley Leo just subscribed with the Spoopy Boy.
Oh, poop poop.
Nice.
Hooray. Ah, damn it.
What's up?
I'm trying to thing, and it doesn't work like Slack does.
Spam those long boys.
Sorry, I'm tweeting out a link.
Tweeting on live stream.
That's right. That's you can't go anywhere for this kind of entertainment.
Look at us intently typing.
Yeah, everyone typing all of the things.
I sent it to one person, so...
Oh, who'd you send it to?
Emmett.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully he's there.
Yeah, I mean, he shows up. Not every time, but sometimes, which is cool. Doesn't
I
have to show up
posted,
at
come hang out with us. It's been a month since we played last, and I don't remember what we did.
all. Seems fine.
I wrote Festival of Nuln, Black Powder Week, Sander Wants.
Oh, I might have posted it like 3 times because I don't know how Facebook works on the computer.
That's fine. I just, yeah, I just tweeted it under the International Cat Day hashtag, so that's appropriate. Maybe Simon, maybe Simon will show up. Like, we don't know.
Ouch.
So we just
this cat.
write some cats into the story, and this is
Right.
cat meat.
Yeah, Riley, can you just draw a cat somewhere in the River Reich over here for us? Just so we,
There.
yeah, just so we,
Draw a
as
cat.
advertised.
I can do this.
Free hand.
Oh, God. Well, it's all over. Good game, everybody.
Just
I-
rename this to the Universicat.
Oh, what?
Instead of use of universe.
You need to mute yourself.
Me?
Yeah, on Roll20.
I did it.
There you go.
Oh,
Proud
he
of you.
was yelling at him.
He was like double guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a double guy.
I wanted to double guy.
I fucked up my cat.
Wait,
I am actually impressed that that is not the worst silhouette of a cat I've ever seen. Like, I had 0 expectations for you.
I'm the purple one.
Mike, can you secretly?
No, I'm the
and
purple
and
one.
You've never told
I'm
us?
the good purple one.
It stopped drawing for me. What the heck?
There's the cat.
Which one's Riley's?
You'll probably be able to tell.
The nice looking one on the left side. Not the one with the 3 legs.
Oh, the River Aver one?
No, I'm the River Aver one.
Oh,
He's the
you
River
can-
Reek.
Wait, which one's Mike's then?
I'm right by the bridge.
Oh, he's the bad purple one. Never mind. I was complimenting Mike for Riley's cat. This makes way more sense.
There we go. This is quality
Yours
content.
is beautiful. I did tell, yeah, it was
I
good.
don't think he's
Quality
that
content.
bad.
Okay.
His legs are probably going to be a little funky, but...
He's mutated. It's normal.
Yeah.
Look.
We did it, everybody.
So,
A little
Zach,
hair on
where
him.
did we leave off?
Yeah, I definitely want Zach to do the recap.
I don't know what's going on.
No, don't ruin him.
That's fine.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Hey, another subscriber.
Oh,
What's
Jay
up?
Wild Wolf.
They love our drawing skills. We're on the art Twitch.
Yeah,
Subscribe if you love cats.
that's Jenny, so.
That's
Hi,
fine.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Alright.
Is that a frog?
No, it's supposed to be a cat.
Oh, man. This is good. This is really good. So, instead of playing Warhammer, we're just going to draw a lot of cats. And
We could play
with this.
we're just gonna go
caricature.
we're gonna go back and forth for like 5 or 6 hours, and then it just sort of ends.
Well, I am thinking of doing a drawing Twitch stream at some point.
Oh, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. Alright, since Zach seems to be unwilling to do the recap for us.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, this would have been your
team player.
Yeah, this would have been your moment to just take control, just narrative control.
I remember where we left off. Our one friend from the bar was hunting manta rays, stingrays.
That's right. You guys talked Stingray into foolishly joining up with a merchant ship, kind of sailing the fresh water and getting back at his namesake for scarring and ruining his face and also his life.
Right, he's got to take out a stingray.
Yeah. In addition, Booger was picked up by a man whose name I have forgotten because it has been a month since we played, but I'm going to look up now.
It's actually been 6 weeks.
I think it's Sander.
Sander?
Double check.
Familiar.
I think it is Sander.
I just have like all these weird little notes on post-its, and none of them are helpful. This one says
The-
Terrence and Todd. This one says Pelorian Cleric. This one says Kurt Holger.
I fucking remember Kurt.
Yeah, I knew
Kurt.
you would. This one says Strange Device.
Yes, that device that is strange.
This one says Dane, which is the name of a dwarf from Hobbit. This one says the vampire has 23 HP left.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I think
vampire.
that's the accurate one.
Yeah, that one's probably the one we'll use. Yeah. And
That's where we left.
this got a creepy looking baby right there.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, is that our like whip thing
Yeah,
from
that was
the portal?
Oh, it might be.
that was the baby monster we wanted to keep.
See, Zach, you could have made up literally anything and it would have been like, oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Like, nothing would have been inaccurate. So you wanted to meet a Mr. Dalmore, I believe?
Yeah.
Yes. He's the owner of the inn with the candy
Yeah,
that you might think is connected to Kurt.
right. And there was...
I think
Kurt and Godfrey were the remaining Schatzenheimers. And then Sander was the leader who was coming to pick up the road warden from Kurt and Godfrey. And so Sander's the correct name. Dieter is dead. He was killed by W. Waxman. Richter is still alive. Siegwald Oaks is injured and he's in the church. And Booger has sent his 3 evil kids to go after them.
Yeah, the only notes I have from this are Kid 1 has butt face.
That is
Only notes I've
Another
taken.
one
that's such
has
a bad note.
antlers in rhino skin.
Sounds right. Or metal skin.
He had just
Awesome.
horns.
Horns.
Well, they all
I
had,
envisioned him.
And another one had metal skin.
they all should have had 2 things wrong with them now.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take.
I
the
think
notes,
we
fuck
were
it.
still figuring that out.
Maybe.
No, we figured it out. I didn't write it down.
Gotcha.
Fucked up.
Poor butt face.
It's fine. We did it. Okay. Cool. Great game. Great game, everybody.
We did
So,
it. Alright,
Yeah.
thanks for
Sander
watching.
basically said, you got 2 or 3 days to get onto the boat, and then you're going to fight the Sugarfoot. And we were still cooking our kids with the mutated garbage.
I think we had cooked them twice, and I was sending them on their mission.
Yeah. So we're going to handle that off screen this time around, because I have not actually
Yeah, for
prepped
sure.
it. I think that the duties call, and you have to leave the city before you have an actual answer of what's going on. We see them
Sure.
kind of... How would you expect them? Are they like lurking outside of the church and we see them kind of slipping in through a window, or do they show up guns a-blazing?
I think they're sneaking in. They probably have like
Maybe one of them is pretending to be sick and needs healing.
I mean, they're pretty sick.
They are pretty sick. Maybe they're not pretending to be sick, but they're saying they want healing.
Yeah, I think that's it exactly. I think fuck it. I drop them off. I'm like, I found these kids. They're really sick.
And Buttface is just like, and they're like, ugh.
Yeah, and then, but they know once they get in there.
Right, you're like, wait till nighttime and then kill that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I like that.
Wait till I'm 50 feet away.
Yeah, good luck, kids.
Doesn't even need to be nighttime. It just needs to be...
Just wait till I'm not around. And
exactly.
Then you noodle leg frog march away, whistling with your fingers in your pockets. And you had already told the rest of the group about the job, right?
Yes.
Okay. So did you guys want to do anything else in town, or are we good to kind of begin that scene as you guys are coming up on the boat?
Just for full recap, we think this is the guy that's making the candy, right?
You're going after the Sugarfoot, who seems to be the one making the candy. Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. One thing I wanted to do between sessions that I don't think we ever figured out was find a way to carry the warp stone I had without mutating myself.
Oh, gotcha. You want to keep it on you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think for now you've just got it in like a series of burlap sacks in a little wooden box secreted at the bottom of your pack.
That sounds fine. I can drop some like money and you can just tell me it's safe if you want to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Now,
and this candy, for those who don't remember, has been cursed in some way, probably involving Warpstone.
Tastes like evil.
Zach, do you want to describe a little about your character? Do you want me to tell you kind of where you're at and what's going on? What would be easiest for you to kind of bring?
If you want to tell me where I'm at,
yeah,
I can go from there.
You are on the decently put together ship. It's called Double Down. It's got, the little like captain's spot, sitting up above deck, and then it's got like a middle deck that's for like sleeping and staying in, and then the bottom deck is one you haven't really gone into too much. That's where the hold is. When you came into town, there was some sort of creature in there, just like throwing itself against like the bars or the wood or something. And then a bunch of people, like in the middle of the night, bribed some guards and then like got it off the ship, like real quick and real quiet, like.
Okay.
So, do you want to owe Sander money? Have you just been like strictly been contracted for this job and the next one? Are you friends with him? Like, what's the background there?
I think that Yuli, as I'm calling him, Yuli owes money for part of his studies, and he's paying it back through working for him.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and that's exactly what Sander does. The first time the party met him, he just seemed like a corrupt small gang member. And then he presented himself later as being someone who could effortlessly spring a criminal out of jail, just like by his name. So
right.
They're not 100% sure what he is, but he is definitely of plot importance. They have gleaned that. So I don't think we're going to worry too much about your relationship with him yet, other than the camera comes in on a scene where he's like, we're finishing up a conversation where he's like, yeah, they're going to be here soon. They know what they need to do. You know what you need to do. Keep track of them. Make sure this goes off without a hitch.
And he's Yuli's patting like the part of his pants like right above his knee nervously, and he goes, okay.
Yeah, he smiles and he smirks a smirk of someone who feels extremely important and made more so by your actions, right? He's like, that's good, how did you pronounce it? Yuli?
Yeah, Yuli.
Yeah, do do you like grimace at his touch? Do you like kind of move away from it, or do you just like swallow and deal with it when he like puts his arm on your shoulder?
He definitely recoils.
Yeah.
I pull back and go.
Yeah, he like, you know, gives you a couple taps. He's like, you know, this is the last job, I swear. And you've heard that several times.
Right.
And he just kind of walks down the gangplank and strolls away, whatever he normally does. Do you want any time on the ship, or do you kind of want to just there they are, kind of coming along?
I think he takes a couple seconds, if anything, just to kind of like look around him nervously and then stare down into the water, and then he's just waiting.
Roll me a D percentile. You're looking for a 40 or lower.
Hey!
Look at that. There is a rancid-looking catfish staring up at you, gulping air. It's missing part of its barbel that's like fresh and like pink from something having bitten it, and it seems to have a gnarly-looking tooth poking out of the side of its mouth, and it's just like...
Oh my... I pull back from the railing a little bit, and I like glance over and I'm looking down to make sure like he's still there, and kind of like in revulsion and a little bit of fear.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's normal catfish size, right? Like its mouth's only the size of a potato or something. But yeah, it's just this like ugly looking fish just like staring up at you, just mouth breathing, pleading with you for something.
Yuli is definitely creeped out.
Would you time to noodle that fish?
Okay, so you're just staring at the fish?
Yeah, like it's back and forth, like where he's hiding behind the railing of the ship, so he's not making eye contact with it, and then he's peeking out to see it again.
Yeah, and every time the camera's just like a little bit closer on this ugly fish's face. You're seeing like all the little beads and bubbles and boils that have grown up on this thing, and like its eyes are kind of milky white and everything. You didn't really notice at first. And it's just... we're like getting nothing but just like the blood rushing past your ears, and this thing just like gulping air with this loud sort of gulp, gulp.
Oh god, that's so...
Oh, he's beautiful.
It's a catfish. We're on theme.
Do you want it to splash away, or do you want the party to like interrupt your reverie with this fish?
I think the party will interrupt me doing this like dance where he's like poking his head out over it and away. Yeah. And just going back and forth.
Okay, yeah, no, I love that. So who's first to interrupt this star-crossed lovers scene?
I think Booger wants to see what he's looking at, so he just comes up and kind of ignores Zach's character and like, what's going... Oh, hello!
Right, and it's, the camera now at this point is like just like the top of this thing's mouth, so at first you just see like these big eyes, and then it opens its mouth into it, and you can just see all of these like little backwards hooks inside the back of its mouth, and just the water kind of splashing through its gills.
Is its mouth like wide open?
Yeah, it's...
No.
I'm gonna take out one of my pieces of candy and just...
Oh no!
Alright, make a ranged attack with +20, because this fish is desperate for food. It's been begging for the past 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
How do I roll that? I don't even remember how to do any of this.
You go into your character sheet, the repository of all knowledge.
Melee.
And then, you're going to have... Yep.
They're all the same, so...
Yeah, I would say ranged throwing. And then
all my stats are exactly the same.
Well, sure, but, you know... It might as well be
clarity.
It might as well be accurate. Because like 6 weeks from now, we're gonna scroll like, what the fuck happened? Holy shit!
Oh, this poor fish.
You can even like put a little flourish. Like you think to remove the wrapper first, and not just throw a little brown.
Yeah.
Just throw the whip it.
Yeah.
I like make it do a little spin. Like I have it do a little trick, and then I'm like, boop.
Yeah, you toss it up in the air, catch it, and throw it with a little spin. So the fish, it hits the back of the fish's mouth. It's like, and it turns and splashes into the water. Just make a note of that.
Gonna come back later.
Booger corrupted local fish.
Oh boy. The city's gonna collapse.
Catfish now has butt face.
Catfish butt face.
Oh no.
Alright, that's so good. Oh shit.
Yeah, and then I think I noticed Zach's character for the first time, and I'm like, "Well, hiya, stranger."
And Yuli pulls his spectacles up and goes, I don't think you should have done that.
Oh, why in the heck not?
I don't think you're supposed to feed candy to fish.
Well, he seems better for it.
I lean over the railing trying to look for him again.
Yeah, you do not see him. We cut to the scene from Lord of the Rings where it's like swimming and dragging Smeagol behind it at speed.
Oh boy.
And I just pull away. Just not gonna worry about this mutated fish that'll come back in 6 months.
Yeah, no, this is bad.
That's just what Booger does. He's just bad for the universe.
That candy has warp stone in it. It's not going to end well.
There's going to be a moment where like you need someone strong to be there, and it's just going to be a jacked humanoid fish that just knocks out the enemy.
Muscles?
Muscle fish.
Yeah, just all muscles. He just goes, "Thanks for the candy." Boom.
He's just one giant bicep.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Is that our new emote?
Yeah, it's just a
bicep fish.
Yeah, it's just a flexing.
Bicep
It's a Trogdor fish.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. All right, cool. I mean, you guys saw this happen. Like, you saw Booger like scramble up, reach into his back pocket. I don't even think you knew he had a candy, and he's like, "Here you go." And then you heard a splash. And then the elf friend was like, "You shouldn't have done that."
I feel like at this point, Finn is just gonna sigh. He's done. He's had a long day. He just wants to murder Kurt.
Just apologize to the new guy. Like this is just what he does.
I think I just walk away whistling now. I'm drawing the fish.
That's actually pretty good.
Oh, he's catfish, sorry.
Am I supposed to know them?
You knew that there was a group coming. What's his face probably would have said 2 halflings, an unclean one, and maybe a dwarf.
And maybe a dwarf.
Maybe a dwarf. Mind you, I am a very fancy-looking halfling.
Yeah,
I have a giant fur coat,
I was
like
gonna say,
Macklemore.
it's been 6 weeks. Yeah, I had to look that up. Both the coat and Macklemore.
Got a beautiful hat with a feather in
our
it.
Discord history.
A nice cane. And when I walk with my limp, there's a tap with every step because of my beautiful tap shoes.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I was gonna say that Yuli just looks like a cross between a romance novel cover and a typical elf. Where he's like 6'6", like tall, lithe, like really beautiful blonde hair that goes down to about halfway down his back. But he's just wearing like a brown shirt and brown pants with green stains all over it. And he just looks incredibly nervous.
Yeah, that's definitely his defining features. At every moment, he's just like a hair's breadth away from... Yeah, terrified.
He's just quintessential stress.
Gosh.
So do you say anything to them, or...?
Yeah, I think like he starts to run down the gangplank on the ship. He goes, excuse me, I think I'm supposed to meet you.
I stride over, tapping with every step, and I'm like,
Tap, tap, tap.
I think no, it's more like a swagger tap, like a slow tap.
Tap.
It's not like
Tap.
click, 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 click.
They're very at odds.
And I get up close, and I look really, really far up because I'm less than half your size. I'm just like, I believe you are. You're to take us to Sugarfoot?
You know that name.
Do we know that one?
Yeah, you do. That's Yuli does too.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I believe so. And he hunches down on his knees so that he's trying to get as close to your height as possible.
Oh, that's so sweet.
How not to
or
talk
is
to
it
small
rude?
people.
No, that's sweet.
Yeah, like, that's exactly what I was thinking of. But he crouches down as far as possible, and he starts fishing around in his like 2 pockets, and pulls out a brown glove, and he puts it on his right hand, and then he extends it for a handshake.
I look through my pockets for a handkerchief, and I put that over my hand and shake your hand.
It's just covered in like cowman.
Yeah, it's just stained with beastman blood.
Ugh.
I was thinking it was going to be like the most polite handshake ever, but it's just covered in blood.
It's dried.
Yes, I'm Yuli. That's what they called me. Well, I mean, that's the name they said at me. I mean that's the name they called out. Yeah, I'm Yuli.
Nice to meet you, Yuli. My name is Finn. This is my cousin, Fiaza.
Hello.
And this is my companion, Booger.
Our
Hi.
acquaintance? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're acquaintances with the man with poor judgment calls.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, let's go with that.
And anyways, we're supposed to go somewhere, right? Yes?
I mean, yes, that's what I said. You're supposed to take us to Sugarfoot. I want to find Kurt. I want to murder Kurt.
Say hello to Kurt.
Yeah, I want to give him a nice hello.
Yes, that sounds right. And he pulls back his hands and he's wiping the glove like on his pants again, trying to get like any blood out of like his glove. Yes, just come with me. I think. I mean, you don't have to, but you can.
I mean, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah, of course. And am I taking them back on the boat?
Yeah, so the boat, they said they only had like 2 or 3 days before they had to report to the boat, and you're half a handler and half making sure the job gets done right. This group is in charge of like basically destroying, dismantling, and ending the Sugarfoot. Or as far as Sander cares, die trying.
Okay. Yes. Come on. And then he heads back up the gangplank, and then when he gets to the top, he turns around and goes, just waving his hand over and over again.
I guess we go with them, guys. Guys.
Yeah, no, I'm watching and following. Sorry.
Everyone's more
Booger's
interested.
supposed to be leading the way, right?
Everyone's more interested in the fish mini game I'm running in chat.
I am pretty interested in that. I do apologize.
I'm invested in this.
Yeah, I'm here to help you take down Kurt. Let's do it.
Look, I just have one job. I'm supposed to take you from point A to point B. You do what you're supposed to do. I do what I'm supposed to do, and then we both go our separate ways, right?
No, you're supposed to help us. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to help us kill Kurt.
I don't know if you know what I'm supposed to do. I don't really kill things.
Then what do you do?
What do you do?
But what do you do?
Yeah, like...
What else is there to do?
Killing's all we're good at, and it's not working. That's a good one to get out of the way.
I study things. I I study flowers and trees, and he gets this like bright, happy gleam in his eyes, and he just starts going on about types of flowers that I can't name because I don't know flowers.
Yeah.
Start making them up.
I whisper to Fiazza, "This guy's fucking crazy."
I think Booger throws up over the railing.
Is that one okay?
More sheltered than
Yep.
Yeah, he's fine.
He does that.
Candy.
Don't worry about me.
Are you seasick?
He's got a candy problem.
Yeah.
Ooh. I had a good friend die because of that.
Candy?
A lot of friends threw their lives away in pursuit of the candy fix. Somber look, pale off, thinking about all the friends he lost to
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of like stick figure drawings. Somehow with like really pointy ears, so you can tell they're all elves.
And that one.
It's the sweet tart debacle of '94.
Alright, well, I believe we best be off. You know, time's wasting. Kurt's still alive. I'm upset.
What are you supposed to do?
Me?
While we are looking for Sugarfoot.
I'm just supposed to make sure that you find Sugarfoot. That's it. My employer just told me to do that.
Well,
we're not doing a very good job now, are we?
I mean... Look, I'm just supposed to meet you. And then you're supposed to know what you're doing, and I'm supposed to make sure that you do it so that I can report back and say it was a success, and then I can go live my life.
Booger sits at like the front of the ship and he's like, "Let's go!" And he starts like giddy-upping it.
And he's just Titanicing in the front.
Are you supposed to talk to like the captain to get us to leave, or?
Yeah, I was figuring out his name right now. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I have a pile of names, but not always what I need them to do. Oh, please paste without. There we go.
Yes, the captain. Oh.
Yeah. Thylo Steer.
Philo
He's
Steer.
got steer in his name.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it was so funny. I was like, let me.
He's the best steersman in the family.
Is that passed down?
Long line.
Generation to generation?
It's actually Thylo the Steer, right?
I sailed
Like
with his father
cows.
John for a while. John Steer was a nice fellow.
John's Deere.
Yes, let me see if I can get him. And then he goes over to find the captain's quarters and knocks once, and then rapidly keeps knocking until
like,
someone answers.
Please. Right.
Yeah.
And I think that like the door swings open and there's a note. Most people can't read, but you're an herbalist. High or low?
Aren't you fancy?
Can I see the note from here?
Hold on.
Low?
He went downstairs. Oh yeah. One of the things you can do is read. That's a thing that most people can't do, but it's also killing the party because up till now it's only been Amanda, and that's awful.
It's not good.
Yeah, so you can also read. So normally when we show like notes and stuff, like the audience can obviously read them, but the players can't. So yeah, the thing swings open and there's a little note, just like really rough scribbled down, like someone he kind of knew what he was saying, but it's mostly like he's been writing this note his whole life, and it just goes, "Why lie? I need a beer." And there's nobody in the quarters.
Okay. He takes one long look around the room and then gingerly closes the door and like tucks the note into his pocket carefully, and then he strodes off to find the way downstairs, like without even talking to the others. He's just briskly walking across the deck.
Yeah, I think like while he's doing this and stuff, I kind of like turn over to Fiazza and Booger and stuff. I'm like, this guy seems like a chump. You could like swindle him for some money.
I mean, yeah.
We got those dice. Maybe we could like play a game or something.
I say we just stab him and throw him in the river.
What the fuck?
Okay.
No,
And then he chuckles a little bit.
now you see why
We
Nick
gotta find
left.
Kurt. We gotta find Kurt. Booger.
Oh.
We cannot kill him.
He's
Okay.
he's part of the job.
Oh, is he your friend?
No.
Sure.
Booger looks really confused.
He's our friend now. For
Yeah.
a little while.
I want to sneeze downstairs
Can I-
and go, I think someone's thinking about me.
Oh wow. how
Can I
lovely.
look around?
Oh shit! What'd I do that for? Poor fish. Sorry. So yeah. So what was it? Yuli?
Yuli.
Yuli.
Yep. Like eulogy.
Yeah, Yuli. You just
Oh.
went to the closest bar to try and find the guy, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So
Oh, he
just,
left the boat?
So just roll a d6. I don't know how many like bars you have to go through. Yeah. So,
Oh.
so you're gonna spend a while looking for this guy.
I would like to look around.
Yeah. What were you
Yeah.
looking for?
I just want to notice anything.
Oh, sure. So the place is like lightly stocked up with like, you know, basic foods and sundries and everything. There seems to be like a cabin that's more or less made up for you all because there's two smaller bunk beds, like, you know, stacked on top of each other, and then one in the very corner, it's just a pile of rags. And that's definitely your room.
That's fine.
And then as you're kind of like poking around there, most of the other doors are locked. Not to say that you couldn't sneak into them if you wanted to. The captain's quarters is obviously wide open because it just has a note on it that says, "Why lie? I need a beer." And then there's a stairway
Well,
down.
he took the note.
What's that?
Yuli took the note.
Oh, he took the note. I apologize.
Yeah.
And then do you go down the stairs or no?
Yeah. You said it's stocked with sundries. I shove a couple things in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, just get 2 days worth of rations.
Oh yeah, we're stealing shit.
Steal
And then
some.
down the stairs
Take
there are
it.
just it has that thing where like very quickly you can see you can remove like the floor and the ceiling, that like thatched kind of stuff, so you can like put a crane through the middle and pull stuff out of the cargo hold. But there are just like the floor has been like absolutely scratched to shit, just like something with these massive claws has been digging at it. And everything down here is really damaged.
Oh.
So there are claw marks, but there's no like active.
Movement or anything?
Yeah. Like all most of the doors are thrown open. There appears to be like very minimal stuff left. There's like 2 big barrels that look like they had been scratched like pretty badly, as if something was fucking with them. And they're kind of like slowly leaking water onto the deck floor. And then yeah, not much else.
Also, not to distract, but I drew a beautiful fish.
Oh
Yes!
my fucking god.
Look
Where
how
is it?
jacked
Hold
he
on.
is.
Oh, it's on the camera. Fuck,
Oh
hold it up again.
Oh, you.
I was looking in the
wait,
river.
I can't see it.
Get a photo of
That's-
him on Twitter
Oh,
now.
that is so good.
That's upsetting.
That is the most upsetting catfish I've ever seen.
I'm here to punch ass and eat candy. I'm all out of candy.
And they only gave me 1 candy.
One whole bicep.
Oh my god, Riley, that is monstrous. What a fucking fish.
Alright, well, we're looting the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone can take...
Is anybody here?
Everybody can take 2 days worth of rations if they want. There really isn't a lot of food. You know,
Alright,
like
that's it.
it was enough to make the ride, but
I'm gonna take more food than everyone else.
you would have to take it from somebody else.
Alright,
I
I'm
had
gonna-
2 days worth of rations. You
I'm
can
gonna
take
take-
Booger.
I'm gonna take 1 day's worth of rations from Booger.
Alright, so Booger, when you get there, there's only 1 day's worth of ration.
I frown.
I mean,
Wow,
you know.
they really didn't have a lot of food in here. We found one for you, though, Booger.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Hey, you're welcome.
I feel like that's a bluff, but
Booger's really distracted right now because like he knows shit is set in motion in the town.
oh, so he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's like just trying to like will the boat to start moving because he knows like it's not good right now.
Ooh, how
Do I have sailing?
How willing? In what way do you will it?
I mean, I don't think he knows he needs a captain.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't actually start like just.
We don't know where we're going. I do have a 4 modifier in sailing though.
Okay, so you can be the backup captain.
Do I know that you have like some skill in sailing?
I don't know.
Backup captain? I think I'm the captain here. I look the most qualified.
That's true.
The backup captain does all the work.
Mm.
What if we just
Are we just waiting for this guy?
Yeah.
started
know.
going?
I guess so.
Where did he go?
I don't know. This dude is loopy, I'm telling you.
I like to imagine that since I have to go through a billion bars here, every time he walks into the bar, walks all the way up to the actual bar, tries to order a beer, and then looks around trying to be inconspicuous.
He's just like, just desperately looking for his captain.
Yeah, but he's ordering a beer, and he's like trying to drink it, so each time he's drinking more and more beer.
He's shaking.
I feel bad for not giving them my patronage going inside.
I don't want to ask him a question if I'm not going to be a customer. Yeah, so there's a reason you started with no money. It's because you spent it all in the first act buying beer. A man after my own heart. All right, cool. So, yeah, it's been like 20-25 minutes because you don't need to stay super long. You like drink a little bit of it. You're like,
Yeah,
awful, and then you leave.
This is great.
just enough for it to be appropriate to ask a question.
Mhm.
You take a sip and then you leave.
How do you want to find this guy? Like, is he passed out? Is he getting his ass beat? Is he in over his head gambling? Or is he actually, like, he was drinking last night, so he's just kind of sobering up now?
I like the idea that he's slumped over the bar out, like passed out, and I have to carry him back.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think a few people give you a look, and then do you like give them the rest of your beer, or do you like explain? You're like, oh, he's my captain, or
I think he puts him over his shoulder, and then when everyone looks up, he pushes the spectacles on his face and goes, "It's fine, I know him," and then just takes off, just like turns around and walks out.
Interesting.
Is this guy a human?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Yeah, they look around, they're like, there's fucking pointy ears in here. That's right, you better leave. He just grumbles at you.
Yes, to you too. Just like trying to be polite.
Yeah. Something you may not have heard about the old world before, but it is incredibly racist.
To say pointy ears, or for me to say it back to him.
No, just like everyone is extraordinarily racist.
Oh yeah. He's used to people picking on him.
Oh yeah,
and being mean. Like it's just typical.
Yeah. That is it is regularly tossed around. They'll like look at a dwarf or halfling and be like, at least it's not an elf. All right, so like, yeah, maybe like 30 minutes later, you're finally back at the boat with the captain, who's like, he's been like mumbling weird things at you. He's like, I didn't either. Lost the whole crew in the boat ride.
Oh, I know, and he's patting him on the back.
He's like, you've always been good to me, Susie.
Yes. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Just like playing with your hair.
I try calling out to the others that are on the boat.
Sure.
Excuse me.
are you being loud about it?
Yes, polite but loud. Respectfully yelling.
What?
You, the fancy
Where
one.
have you been?
Yes.
Jim, I have good news and bad news. The good news is I found the captain. The bad news is, he's in no condition to sail.
Oh, how terrible. I guess I'll have to be the captain.
Yes.
Yaza, you be my first mate. I'll be the captain. Does that sound good, everybody? That sounds good. All right, cool. Captain time.
Yep.
I don't think you should. I think that's
I
stealing.
tilt my hat. All right, get on the boat. We're going.
Let's go.
I mean,
Booger, untie the ship.
We got a job to do. Let's go. What's your name? Ukulele?
Yuli.
Yuli. Yeah, Yuli. All right, let's
Come on,
go.
Yucky, let's go.
That was fucking funny.
I have a +4 in sailing. We'll be fine.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, and Booger, you grew up around this town. You're totally fine to just, like, start unhooking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everything.
Seems fine.
We're telling him
move.
not to unhook the sail. Those ones stay attached. I don't
Yuli's,
remember
like,
what kind of boat
spinning.
this is.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
our boat. Yuli's like spinning on his spot trying to object, but everyone's just talking over him or moving too fast for him to say anything. I'll put the captain to bed and I'll help him. He drags him by the feet.
Sounds good. Just tell us where to go.
You have to leave the town first.
Yes, that's wonderful. All right, boat. Go boat. I kind of like kick the mast or whatever.
Yeah,
Just like
literally,
yes.
you're like, please start boating.
Fiazza just sighs and then walks over into the wherever the captain lives and just does boat things.
It
Sure.
starts the engine.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely starts the engine.
Starts pulling the cord.
like the lawnmower.
Yes.
It's a lawnmower boat.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's reasonable to say, like, the sails are down, or at least a little bit drawn. So you, like, uncouple from the mast, or not the mast, but, little fucking post things that, like, keep you short. You kind of drift out, you kind of push off against that and everything, catch a little bit of wind, and start sailing back up the River Reich.
And are we going
Yay.
in the correct direction?
Yeah, we'll give you that one. So I'm gonna say, go ahead and make a what would you say you have, sailing or ship?
I have sail.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sail at a +10 because like the conditions are not like bad right now, and you do have at least some training in this. But this is not just like a walk in the park either. Like it's very busy in Nuln. So you immediately have to start like getting out into the proper channel, sailing the correct way.
And we crashed.
Yeah.
We died.
This is a no-wake zone.
We don't have the proper clearance.
Yeah.
Head right for that rock.
Is it just regular sail or modifier? Sorry, because it's cutting out.
+10.
+10. Boom.
Can we talk to river traffic?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I mean... So
I also have +3 in swim.
it's also not a fumbling failure, so that's really good.
True.
It's just scraping along the side of the thing.
You're good.
I'm in the shallows.
So here's the thing that's going to happen. You can be a very bad driver, but that doesn't mean you're guaranteed to hit somebody, right? Like,
Yeah.
they also have to not be doing a good job. So I'm going to roll. And,
For those around me.
And we're gonna play to see what happens. Okay, so you're good. You're good.
Hooray!
You just come screeching out on this thing, and you're like, no one's pulled up the anchor, right? So you're just like, you jackknife sideways, and you're like just spinning in the middle of the river until someone finally figures out, oh, we got to pull it up, and then by that time you just lurch off into another direction, and like a bunch of boats just have to like kind of hard port, hard to starboard to like get out of your way, and there's like a bunch of people screaming at you.
Yeah, Booger's like,
"Where'd you learn to sail?"
Does this thing have insurance?
Yuli's just screaming sorry to every ship that we almost said. Sorry, sorry.
And I'm just waving at everybody.
Yes, I do like the Queen's way.
Such a good job.
Yeah, you're just like, this is great. And there's people
I haven't done this in such a long time.
People are like jumping into the water because they think the boats are about to hit, and all the other guys are like, yeah. It's a bit of a mess to get out of the River Reich, but you do not crash.
all right.
Awesome.
All
I
right.
did it.
Okay.
To Kurt.
We're at least heading the right way.
Yeah, you don't even know how much of a miracle that was.
I heard that, Zach.
What?
I don't know if anyone else did.
What?
What do you say?
I said right way.
Oh.
And we throw him over the boat.
And I just feel really compelled to stab him.
Okay. Elect one person from your party to roll a d20.
Oh no.
The captain.
He's not.
He's throwing me overboard like this.
Yeah, he is not in your party.
I mean, Riley's acting captain.
I'm the captain.
Yeah, Riley's captain.
Riley's acting.
All right.
Here
we go.
Ooh, look at that.
That's a high roll.
An encounter would have been on a 17 or higher, so you actually avoid encounters as you kind of sail up the River Reich. A 20 would have been a meeting with the Stingrays, or maybe just one Stingray.
Miss Stingray.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that guy's up to.
Where'd we leave the captain?
He's in his room.
Yeah, he's just passed out somewhere.
Oh.
I put a laptop on his bed.
No, Mike.
Was the door locked?
No.
Oh, Mike.
I have a question. Does the captain have a hat?
Is it a captain hat?
He definitely did. High or low?
Hi.
High, he still has it.
Might have lost.
He does still have it.
Alright, I take it.
He's got a bicorn.
I wear it.
I have your hat.
Yes, you can have my hat.
Everyone goes down one hat.
While everything else is going on and they're trying to get us out of the dock, Booger's gonna sneak in and hide the warp stone. Just continue
just inside the guy's
game.
I love that idea that like first Finn goes in and steals the hat off the captain, and as he comes out, he's like adjusting the hat. Booger's like slinking in, and he's like, "All right, buddy." And Finn's like, "What are you doing?"
Booger would try this to not have you guys see it because he knows you guys don't really like when he does this stuff.
Don't like
we don't
it.
even
oh
know
my
you're
God.
doing.
I'm 100% on not liking things you've done.
I just love the idea of this rotating door of like, oh yeah, you're gonna go mess with the NPC now too? I just finished.
Yeah, that's fine.
Taking tickets to...
I don't think we've known anything Mike
That's fair.
or Booger has done corrupting wise. We just know he's weird.
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
I watched him toss a mutate candy into a goldfish's mouth.
But you don't.
You didn't know that
Yeah.
candy was mutated.
That's not true. He knows
It
who
could
the
have been any
Sugarfoot is.
candy.
He knows who the Sugarfoot is. The whole town... The lawyers know about this candy. Believe me, it's not cool
Oh.
anymore.
That's fair.
We did get in trouble with the lawyers.
Yeah. The whole town knows about this.
You got in trouble.
I got in trouble with the lawyers.
What do I have to roll to hide it just so we can get to the next
yeah, there's got to be some sort of secret-y, stealth-based dexterity thing.
I mean, is it just stealth? Or is there like a sleight of hand?
There's an intuition, perception,
I think just
stealth. There is sleight of hand. I have it as a skill.
No.
Where the hell is sleight of hand?
It's a advanced skill.
I'm mad. I don't even know what my advanced skills are, even at this point.
Yeah. Well, your
I
character's
should have.
totally
Are you
finished.
advanced?
I should have sleight of hand, right?
No.
No.
Maybe when you finish
You don't have.
Maybe when you
I
finish
don't
your
think
damn
you had
character.
it.
Alright, I'm rolling stealth. Do I get any pluses since he's like conked out?
I'll give you +10.
Because
Yeah.
he's drunk.
What about me?
I was gonna say, what about the rest of us?
Oh,
Yeah, like...
Well, I
Uh-oh.
mean, yeah, if anyone wants to notice what Booger's doing here, please feel free. I was just rolling for the captain.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense. I go steal a captain's hat, and then I walk out, and I see Booger
Doing
Doing
Booger,
something.
Doing Booger things.
Booger things. They're like, Booger, what are you doing over there? What is
Hey.
that?
Hey,
What?
you got your things. I got mine.
What did you steal?
I stole nothing.
What'd you steal,
I'm
Booger?
giving him a little present.
What's the
Nice.
present?
I just stroke his hair.
Booger,
Love.
we don't touch.
I'm giving him love.
We don't touch unconscious people. Get out of here,
A little
He is
kiss.
not awake.
Um,
I like kiss his forehead.
can we,
Booger.
can we
Bad.
not steal anything else from the captain, please?
I didn't steal anything. I'm taking what's rightfully mine.
Okay. Come
I
on.
scamper out of the room as I've been scolded, and maybe that's why my hide isn't as strong as I think it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes
All right,
sense.
get out of here, Booger.
But I still do.
Just
I still do.
chucks it under the bed.
Go find some birds or fish. I don't know. You like fish.
Please stop finding fish.
Okay.
I'm still boating, right?
Yeah, so
I hope so.
we're actually going to cut to the next scene, which is later that night, and it's actually in like the slack water or the wide water. There's like 5 or 6 ships that are all kind of pulled off to the side because you don't want to be trying to travel down this this river at night, especially without like a lot of spotlights and a very active and aware and well-trained captain.
I say we do it.
And your guy is like just starting to stir. Like he's like, oh, my head.
Can I give him the?
Yuli. Oh God,
Yes.
where are we?
We're in the ship. You're in your room.
Oh God, we still have the ship. Oh,
Yes.
Sigmar be praised. I thought
Yuli,
I bet the ship last night.
What?
I don't own it anymore. We don't have a deed.
Ah,
Oh, fuck.
Does that and then he just walks out of the room.
He's like, Yuli, come get me a water.
I can't.
Guys,
You're just in the door, just like leaning at it, like,
Guys?
are you guys in the
yes.
boating
Jackie?
room?
we're in the captain's. Guys, well, remember when I said that we were stealing a ship? It actually seems like we weren't stealing it from the captain. We were stealing it from somebody else.
What do you?
Oh.
What?
What do you mean?
So I thought it was his ship, but it's
Okay.
not his ship. So,
Oh, so we can throw him overboard.
no.
So it's our ship.
Yeah.
No. Also,
Sounds
no.
like our ship.
This party is so fucking evil.
We're fine. It's good.
I tried to be a good character.
You can still be a good character. You're good. It's fine.
Yuli's lawful pushover.
That works.
I
That's
like
perfect.
I'm gonna try and get more information. You should probably be prepared to get arrested. And then he walks back in the room.
What about you? Excuse me.
I think we should just let the captain sleep.
I'm the captain here. I don't need rest. I'm pretty good.
that. And I'm just boating.
Yeah, we're just gonna boat. We're gonna get to our destination.
We
And we're just
had
gonna
a
find
job
Kurt.
to do.
That's
Are
it.
we just gonna like run it through the night?
I mean, I feel like we have to because
Yeah.
it's a stolen ship.
I
You
like
got-
it.
You got
Let's
this,
go.
Piazza, right?
Let's
All-nighter.
go.
I'm
Booger will
doing
spot.
not spinning anymore. Fish happened.
Yeah, I looked away for a moment. I came back and there's an uncountable amount of fish.
I'm making like whatever the equivalent of coffee is in the room. Like I've got some cacao leaves that I'm like burning and steeping. I think that's how you make coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's just dirt and twigs.
Right. No, it's like real. I have real plants.
Yeah.
Zach doesn't know how you make real coffee.
I believe that, actually. I believe this.
I hand him a Monster energy drink.
I pull out my French press.
Yeah, that's fine. Coffee's just hitting
You take the
old
extra
world.
chocolates and steep it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I learned the other day tea bags were accidentally invented because there was a person who didn't like just shipping weird loose tea, so he like put it in a silk bag, and then everyone was like, "Oh, I love these silk bag or these tea bags. Can I get more?" And then he's like, "Wait, what?"
Oh.
This is very educational.
We learned about cats.
Yeah.
Fish.
And fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
And how to make coffee.
In the other
And
game, I
tea
teach
bags.
about pottery, so yeah. Subscribe to the Electric Dice podcast. I know a lot of dumb things.
Hmm.
All right, so
Speaking-
3 options. Kill the captain. Like, you could just do that. You could investigate this situation a little bit more, try and get all the details. Or you could just ignore all of this nonsense and meet some other people that are on the boats nearby. Because they're definitely, like, there's a lot of commotion happening out of yours. Because now the captain's, like, gotten up and he's just slurring his words and stumbling around deck. He's like, "Now you know, Zeke."
I would push that we just sail through the night. We just lock him in his room and sail through the night.
I mean, he'll make a great boat jester.
Ugh.
In a day or two, he will.
Boats have jesters, right? Yes,
Mhm.
captains and their jesters. That's good.
We tie him to
We're
the
just
front of the
doing
boat.
him a favor because they can't take his boat if his boat's not in town.
He doesn't even own this boat, so we're good. I say we sail through the night and just let him meander throughout his room.
What's he gonna do?
I like this plan.
Perfect.
Okay,
Just
so
lock him in
everyone's
with the
agreed
candy
to just
overnight.
Sail, just to sail through
Excuse
the
me,
night.
Booger?
Booger's
Boy.
not saying that.
Okay.
The plan's just to sail through the night.
I mean, I'm not gonna drug the guy. Yeah, sail through the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Does
Yeah, but
anyone
not
know
the-
homesteader rights on his ship?
So
And
who's-
he's locked in the room.
Squatting rights.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, somebody baits him in with, like, a glass of water, throws it in the back, the glass shatters everywhere, you just kick his ass into the thing, and he stumbles in.
There's your water.
Yeah, he, like, whips around, he's like, "Please, Yuli, please, I need some help."
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
The door closes.
Yuli's trying to say something, but the door gets slammed shut.
Like, Yuli's our friend now.
Yeah, we're cooler than he is. Alright, who is steering this ship?
I will
me
spot. Yeah.
You will spot?
Yeah, I'll do my best to spot.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll it. What are you using for light sources?
Probably just a really poorly lit
Demon
torch.
eyes.
Did you have a torch?
No,
Anyone have a torch?
torches
I
don't
have a
work that
torch.
way. You can't scout with a torch.
You can scout the ocean with the
He's like,
torch.
well, you
it's
can
fine.
torch, or you can scout. It's only about 20 feet out.
Yeah. Yes. The 15 feet ahead of us, I see water.
Ah, yes, boat.
Where's the moon?
I'm just seeing this fish thing you drew, Riley, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
hold on.
one of his fins is just muscles.
Yep. It's on Instagram now.
That's
You want
good.
that sweet fish.
Roll a d8, Mike.
Oh boy. D8, huh?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm getting there.
you're good.
6. That's got to be good, right?
Waning gibbous, whatever that one is. So there's a decent amount of moon out. Okay, go ahead and roll it again. There's actually multiple moons in the sky.
Give us more moons.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and then one
We
more.
have moons.
So one
Okay.
moon is good and 2 are bad.
You don't know that.
One moon by land, 2 moon by sea.
God damn it. It was funny. I did laugh. I did laugh.
It got you a chuckle.
Yeah, it did. It was a sad chuckle, but yeah.
I remember history class.
There's Morsleeb and Mansleeb, and then I think that there's a secret moon too.
What?
Yeah.
That's no moon.
I don't know what these mean.
That's no moon. Morsleeb is the beloved of Mor, and that is the erratic moon that doesn't appear often. It seems to show up only in disaster. It is said that's the one where goblins came from, and it has an evil face on it, very similar to Soul Eater.
Oh, yeah.
God.
And then Mansleeb is the normal moon that pretty much keeps to a regular cycle that like our moon has in real life. So Mansleeb is the one that that is like mostly out right now. Morsleeb you do not see at all.
Yes.
So
We're not in disaster.
Doom is not coming to you this day.
Or at least
Coming
not
to you
Doom.
this fall. Doom.
That's good. Okay. So, Mike, what is your spot roll? Do you have a proficiency in this or something?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's at a -10 currently.
Just because I'm straight cool.
Because of the torch.
The torch limits.
I guess it's perception.
Sure.
My lowest stat.
Oh.
We got there.
I'm
Yes.
impressed. Okay. So instead of having a -30 penalty to this sale, you're only going to have a -10. Because despite all the odds, Booger's like, you're good, you're good, you're good. Just calling out into the night for hours.
Look with your dwarven eyes.
So,
Alright,
Piazza,
so-
are you rolling?
Oh, sorry. It cut out.
Yeah, so you're going to do your
A regular modifier.
-10 as opposed to -30.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
-10.
-10.
Yeah.
Sorry, I rolled it wrong then.
Well,
Let's hope this one's better.
what is that normal?
That was normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
It got
boy.
worse.
It got worse. Yeah.
Oh no!
All right.
It got worse.
I did my job.
You got us through the 15 feet of water. That 20-foot marker boat.
Oh, we're so dead, aren't we?
It's not good.
I got swim.
We're gonna see, relatively speaking, how bad it is.
Does row help us with anything? I got row.
Wait, you have row and sail?
I have row and sail. We got any rowboats?
I'm gonna need Fiazza. You make one more check. Go ahead. There's no bonus, no penalty. Just straight up.
Come
Alright.
on!
To go.
No.
This is really stressful.
Why isn't it working?
I jumped
why
off the
didn't I
boat in
roll
suspense.
navigation?
I mean, that really wasn't the check here. It was to keep to the water and avoid hazards.
Alright,
No,
my
that's
thing's
fair.
not rolling anymore. How do I do this?
Just roll a /R space D100. You're looking for a 31 or lower.
I might have to refresh. Because now it's just rolling the dice. 1 second.
Dave's on it.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
can do it.
Oh, he's not rolling it. Alright,
I
I'm
can.
rolling it. Just roll it. Fuck. I made
I
it.
did
Roll it.
just refresh.
Oh.
Did
Dave
it
rolled
work?
really, really well.
Wait, let me see if it works now.
I like this game of re-rolling.
Yeah,
when
this
we
will be
fail.
the second reroll we've given in 3 minutes.
It worked.
Oh.
No,
It
we
didn't
did.
work.
Fine.
Okay, so A failure is a wreck. A success would have only meant you were grounded, having, maxed out the width of the river. So there is actual structural damage to the ship. Elect 2 members of your party to each roll a d4.
It's
Low is better here.
I'll roll.
Let it not be me.
Okay.
Hey!
So despite being wrecked, the damage is actually pretty minor. There is not a massive hole or flooding into the hull of the ship, right? So you're probably more stuck than anything else, with just a real lack of tools from which to free yourselves. So it is going to take 3 days to get yourselves completely situated and unstuck. So for now, you kind of just fish out of water.
Mr. Booger, could you get out and push?
How far did we make it before
We're 2 feet out.
I get another 3 hours. So
Okay.
Oh.
So
We're
we're
like
outside
still
the
in
city?
town.
Yeah, we're right in front of everybody. Oh.
no, because you would have gone most of the day sailing. It was the morning when you set out, and then,
Oh.
Okay.
So if you sailed until about 5 or so, and then you hung out for like half an hour fucking with this guy, and then you sailed till like a little after 8, like close to 9.
So where are we?
In the ocean.
I mean, yeah, like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Right.
Let me see.
Like,
I've got a map. Don't draw on this one. This one's important. And then
No,
I know saying that just means everyone is dying to draw on it, but
I want to so bad.
yeah, I know.
there's a lack of cats.
Yeah.
There aren't
just
enough
sitting.
cats for this cat edition.
There's no buff fish in the black water.
So Nuln's right there. I don't
Wait,
know.
where?
Hold on.
Oh,
Right. Way down there.
Yeah.
yeah.
There.
Oh, we're in a river?
Where it says
are
Null.
you fucking with me?
To the left of Weeson Land.
I found it. All
I
right.
can't tell if you're fucking with me.
Draw a cat where we are.
Can I do that?
And we're heading up the upper right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have gone... That would have been the morning journey, right, when you pulled over in the wide waters. And for about another 3 hours, you did that.
No, I'm looking at the wrong river.
What's that?
I was looking at the wrong river.
Oh. The goal is to make it to Altdorf.
Okay.
And then there's always a party to be had at Bogenhafen, but Altdorf is the actual capital.
Wait, that's where we think Fuckboy is in Altdorf?
You know he's shipping out of there. He's not
Gotcha.
in the middle of Altdorf, but he is moving and shaking out of that area.
Gotcha.
We can see land, can't we? We're not just stuck in the middle of a giant ocean.
Is it just trees?
Yeah, I mean it's a wide river, but at its most massive, it's probably only like 300, 400 feet wide. And it narrows and thickens. So yeah,
How did we
you can
crash?
see land.
You
just
suck at this.
You hit a pile of fucking rocks. You were
Mr. Bugger,
sailing
can
in
you
the
see
middle of the
land? Look 15 feet out from the deck.
Yeah.
Can you see land?
Get out your torches, Booger. I say we build a campfire on the boat and wait it out.
That's
On the
a
boat?
bad idea.
Yeah, so eventually someone will come by with a new boat and we can just take that one.
I don't think the 4 of us will be privateers for very long.
Ooh, a fancy word.
He's
I,
a fancy elf.
I slowly flash the cool steel of my sword,
Jeez.
thinking I look really cool, and I'm just like, we can handle it.
Not
Not like a threatening way, but in a like, I'm confident with the blade way.
respectfully
Make
threatening.
a cool roll.
Oh yeah, shit, that's what cool's for, right?
Yeah, wait, yeah, we do have a roll.
Is there-
Definitely. Because I
is there
put points
really
in it.
cool?
Oh.
Unsurprisingly, Booger is not cool.
I didn't
It's
know.
like stuck in the sheath. I'm like, must have rusted. Shit.
Well,
It's all that
I don't know.
blood.
I
let's go see how that ex-captain's doing. Maybe he can help us out of this jam.
I think you guys should camp on the ground, and I'll stay with the captain in the room until morning, and then we can start to fix the boat.
Don't stay in the room with the captain.
Why?
He's got some stuff he's going through.
Yeah, he's been drunk before.
Just trust me.
I don't. And I don't think that's wrong.
That's such a good response. I don't.
That's good.
Listen to me, Yucky. It's going to be better for everyone if you just don't stay in the room with him.
Mr. Booger, could you look to see if we can get to land from here?
I look at the land.
Yeah, I mean, you have to swim out, but you could definitely do it.
I ain't going in there.
I heard there's stingrays.
Yeah.
There's mussel fish in them waters.
I say we wait it out. Someone will come eventually.
We don't want anyone to come.
Yes.
Technically, this is a stolen boat.
This is a stolen boat.
Well, if we've already stolen one boat, we can just steal another.
Why? That's not part of the mission. I just want to get to Kurt as fast as possible.
I can't fix this.
We can't keep stealing boats.
There's boat hopping.
Right. I look around. I'm looking to see what the issue is. We're just like in a shallow end, or
you're stuck on rocks that are kind of very, very lightly poking up out of the surface. If it was like a low amount of water, if it was a dry season, you would obviously see them. But it's a rainy season, so everything is kind of lifted up a little bit. So it's probably a thing that people stick to the closer to the edge. You're kind of in the middle of everything here. But it was dark. It was not easy to see.
I read a whole book on steamboats, and I should have been smarter than this.
We have two options. We either leave the boat and we try to find a better way to Altdorf, or we burn the boat down so no one knows that we stole it.
Yeah. Those both seem reasonable.
Or we can try to find
really
leverage.
Smart.
How's anyone gonna know we stole the boat?
Well, it's not our boat.
So, old Billy coming up on his boat's just gonna look at this and go, "That's stolen." They ain't gonna know shit.
I mean, whoever knows that this boat is theirs now is gonna come looking for it, and when they find out that we took it,
they don't have a boat.
All right.
It's only 3 weeks out of Nome.
So, guys, the captain has a plan. We're surrounded by trees, forests, and stuff. We should probably go get some sticks or something. See if we can get some leverage on this boat. It's not a huge boat, right? If we all just kind of wedge our sticks in there, maybe we can wedge it under the rocks.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yuli, you go first.
No.
I think Booger is the best swimmer of us all.
Guys, I can't swim.
I think he might be able to get better sticks than all of us.
I shake my head. I can't swim, guys.
I
can't do it.
I feel like you've got a certain something, and I wink at Booger, that can help you swim.
Yeah.
And just make a wiggle.
Yeah. Yeah, it stays put. It shrinks a little bit.
Is there like a...
Zach doesn't know this, but Booger has a tentacle coming out of his belly button.
Yeah, Yuli doesn't know this.
Does that help you swim?
No, it doesn't.
No, it does the opposite of things. How far away from the shore are we?
About like 100 feet.
Let's go try and see if we can find something to leverage us. Come, Booger, we'll go together. And he puts his hand out to grab onto Booger.
Aww.
Without gloves?
No, he's still wearing the glove.
Yeah, the gloves are definitely there.
Booger's afraid of the water. He won't.
Yeah, do you have any more candy? Maybe we can bribe him with candy.
I mean, I do have 5 pieces left.
Bribe him with a candy.
Booger, it'd be really helpful. You got Booger snacks, and I'm just shaking the candy in my hand.
Would you do it for 2 Booger snacks?
What would you do for a Booger snack?
So in Booger's mind, he did his part of this correctly. He pointed out the rocks. You just steered it straight onto him. He thinks you guys should have to do the swimming. He's also horrified of the water.
I want to try and go to the forest to find some sticks, but I don't think I can make it to the forest part.
Is there like a rowboat?
I
No.
am willing to go as long as we're not leaving Booger alone on the ship, because that concerns me a little bit.
Captain must stay with his ship.
And the first mate must do their job.
Of course.
So Fiaza and I can go find the sticks.
Booger nods happily.
It sounds like a wonderful idea.
And Booger will keep a lookout for 20 feet into the river.
Yeah.
Just in case anything.
Can we see through this water, or is this like muck?
No, it's not muck, but it's like very dark. You don't see deep into it at all.
Okay.
Is there like a ladder on the side of the boat?
Yeah, I don't want to jump in the water.
Yeah, there's a couple steps down.
It's gotta be a rope or something, at least.
Yeah. I want to climb down it and then try and make it to land.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys get down into there. It's freezing cold. It is upsettingly cold to get into this water.
All right.
You'll start sneezing.
Athletics and swim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Booger doesn't have any of this.
Yeah, neither do I. But I ain't a punk.
Fiaza's going to live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
why does Fiazza have all the good skills? You invested in good things.
Yeah. Fiazza
I
knew what
had
this
a
game was.
rich people upbringing.
Yeah, she learned how to swim.
That's
I
true.
am of noble blood.
Yeah.
I know how to read. I know how to write.
Go ahead and roll your swim. Gain a +10.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
Because I like cold.
Huh? No,
No,
just because
nothing.
you at least have training in swimming, so this situation is not quite as detrimental to you.
Oh my god.
And then Yuli, how are you doing?
I don't have swim.
Okay. You're gonna roll it straight. Like there isn't any urgency to this quite yet, so there's no penalty. Failure will be its own reward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just roll a straight D100.
Yeah, looking to get what's it based off of? Oh, this is wisdom. This seems weird, but
What?
It is wisdom.
yeah, it's super weird.
Because you are smart to be able to know how to swim.
No, you're
It's like riding a bicycle.
You never forget.
Okay.
Wow.
Ah!
Something about this is just you're like, nah, it's fine. Right?
It's like
It's
riding
just
a
like I've
bicycle.
never done this before.
Yeah, you're just immediately putting some distance. Heh.
Oh,
So-
I don't like that hair.
So, Yuli, you make like a pretty good time swimming out of here. You definitely notice that it gets very silty and mucky, about like 20, 30 yards away from the shore. And you're like, oh, this is rather unfortunate. Do you just like double down and keep going through it, true to your namesake? Or are you like going the long way and kind of swimming along the shore looking for...
He's grimacing super hard, but it's really, really cold, and so he's just powering through.
Okay. Yeah, so the opposite of that, Fiazza, you're getting swept away with this current a little bit. Something, even though you've been trained in swimming, you're not quite as strong. You don't have quite as much of a stroke, right?
My arm's still messed up.
Yeah, you're kind of getting there, but you're taking the long way, right? But the thing that's really concerning is there's suddenly like a lot of bubbles around you, just kind of bubbling up from underneath the surface. And at first you're like, oh, whatever, kind of weird. And then it turns into like a royal where there's just like, you're almost being thrown around by the amount of water bubbles. And Yuli, it's loud enough that you have kind of turned and this isn't good. Is anyone on the boat watching?
I mean, yeah, I'm moral support for them.
Okay.
You're doing good,
He's the
Fiazza.
captain.
All you can see is just like this streak of small bubbles kind of shoots out from nearby where Yuli was and then gets underneath Fiazza, and then both of them move into darkness, but you can hear just like this churning surface of air moving through water.
You guys okay?
There's bubbles coming for you.
I
knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea. Booger just starts like chanting.
He's like rocking back and forth.
I'm just trying to like wait. I'm treading water, trying to move around, trying to see what's bubbling around me.
You should probably keep swimming.
How far away from the? I got away from the ladder, right?
Yeah, you're kind of like equidistant between both the shore and the.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on still trying to swim in Yuli's direction. Be like, hey, help!
Okay, so you're gonna roll swim again. No bonus, no penalty. But failure this time is less than ideal.
Look at me.
Nice. So, how do you react when, quite literally, the tentacled, appendage of some underwater creature reaches up, it grabs your foot and yanks your shoe or your boot off, having just barely missed you?
I swear loudly, and I'm just like focusing on getting out of the water because I can't see what's going on, and yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like cursing those back on the boat.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So you're able to get onto the shore. You just like come out drenched in mud, covered in leeches. Yuli, you're the same, not quite as bad, but both muddy and also leechy. And then, like the nameless horror from Lord of the Rings, just this massive green and black tentacle shoots out of the water, striking at one of you.
Oh no!
Booger's trying to find a rope so he can like try to throw it out to them and pull them back.
Well, they're on the shore, so they're 100 feet away from you.
Oh, they did make it? Okay, sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. Alright, so Yuli, it's actually coming after you. It seems pissed that it didn't get Fiazza and it's lost her in the muck.
No!
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oof.
So I'm gonna smack ya.
Oh no.
Interesting. The stat block for this is super weird. Ever run into this before? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't think we did wounds for you, did we?
It says I have 11.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. So this thing doesn't have the wherewithal to actually grab hold of you. It's kind of reaching out at a range. And it just, like, knocks you right over, right? You're probably, like, super happy and overjoyed that Fiazza got out of the water because you knew there was something bad there. And then, like, comic relief, you were just knocked out of frame as this tentacle's out of the water, just, like, slapping around looking for your body.
Do we see this happen?
You hear it, but I think you can probably just barely see the shore. Like, everything is like shadowy illumination because they couldn't bring light with them.
Did you guys make it to the shore?
I'm gonna say you took that stuff out, Amanda.
Okay, so like all my stuff's back on the boat.
Yeah, I don't think you brought everything with you. There'd be no purpose. Yeah, they just kind of yelled out to you.
We're just like shrieking back, like, tentacles!
Yeah. Like, there's some sort of weird octopode in here. It hasn't quite surfaced yet, but it's definitely very large to reach out of the muck and hit shore.
You hear that, Booger? Tentacles.
Yeah, not the fun kind, though.
Mr. Wiggle pokes his hand out.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, new plan. Get the tentacles over here so they can move the boat.
Oh, that's smart.
Operation Employ the Octopus.
I'm just like trying to pick up Yuli and drag him further away from the shore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuli's also trying to run.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It missed its chance while you guys were swimming. It's not like you made a whole, you didn't mess around. There weren't a bunch of you. You got into the water and you got right out. Like, if you had jumped in, it would have had a little more time to react to it.
Sure.
I'm using the knife to dig the leeches out. I got no fire.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. They're not even doing damage. They're just disgusting.
They're just being cool.
I mean,
so ready for a really
much more illnesses from them, so you're fine.
Ready for a really messed up plan?
No.
We could take the captain, tie a rope around him,
Oh
throw him in the water, and then the tentacles will just pull us off of the rocks.
That's not how that's gonna work, but
the bite. Mm.
Oh my god.
Booker pitches it to you, Captain.
Captain, oh Captain.
I mean, let's figure out what the rest of them are doing first. I do think these tentacles might aid us.
You guys
got the rope ready.
You can't see us over there.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to call out to you guys.
Besides getting fucked up, you guys, your plan is just to get big sticks and...
Yeah, we're looking for
the tentacles back.
Big. My plan is not to beat the tentacles back, it's to outrange this octopus.
Okay, I mean, you saw it like slapping its little tentacle around, and then it kind of retracted back into the water and the muck. Like, it's probably still there. Every now and then you're seeing like a flurry of bubbles, but you're not like actively seeing it, crawl up on land and come after you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna bring the ex-captain on deck at least.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wake him up and you march him out, and he's just like holding his head. He's just like, "Whoa, where's you?"
Before you do that, are we actually doing the plan? Booger will be ready if so, but if not,
so yeah, I think before I bring the captain up, I kind of like talk to Booger and stuff, and I'm like, "Hey, so I don't know, they might get sticks or something. We can either like throw him overboard, and the thing can go for him." And then Fiazza and Ukulele can get over here.
Booker nods.
You guys are so evil.
So we're not going with the tie him up and use him as bait plan. We're just going to use him as a distraction.
Well, he'd still be bait, but I don't know how we get the tentacles to move the boat. I mean, maybe if they like stuck to the boat and he pulled.
Well, if we tie one end to him, one end to the boat, they're going to swim away eventually.
All right, we do that on top of a distraction so they can get across.
All right, Booker has the rope ready.
What do you guys want to roll for finding, logs and sticks worthy of prying your boat off of the thing here?
Back to the real players.
Yeah, outdoor survival, perception maybe.
I
mean,
know
you could just
if I wanna
you could just throw this plan to the wind and use consume alcohol. That'd be fine.
Go back.
I don't know if I want to go back to the tentacle boat.
That's fair.
Yeah, I want to stay as far away as possible, I think.
Is there
She's like, okay, guys, you're on your own.
Well, I want to yell out. So
do we know where we are?
I mean, you know you're somewhere in the fucking woods. Like, define where we are. No, not really.
Okay.
You could take some time, get your bearings, wait for the sun to come up.
Right?
I think that would be best.
Octopi are nocturnal. They're only active during the nighttime.
So smart, elf guy.
Yes, I know this.
Yeah.
We just wait out here until the sun comes out, he'll go to sleep, and then we can go back to the boat.
And then we die. Yeah, let's yell to Finn and Booger that we're gonna look around and wait and see if he, like, quiets down.
Do you have a piece of paper?
No.
Oh.
Can we clearly hear you guys this far away?
Well, we're talking to each other right now.
I think when they yell, you can, but not when they're just talking.
I just want to make sure we hear them yelling. Yeah. Obviously, we're not hearing their plan.
You guys heard us yell tentacle.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I want to shoot an arrow at the boat with a letter attached saying, "We're okay." Don't worry about us.
We can't
It's
read
gonna
it.
be so good, do it,
They don't
because
know
none
how
of
to
us can
read.
read.
We're the ones that can read.
So you probably still have the note that says, "Why lie? I need beer." So it's like a little wet, but you can definitely have that.
Yeah.
Roll it around the bow.
I think like he takes it out, tries to flatten it, and then pulls a pen out of his bag and starts writing on it, like on Fiaz's back, like using her back as like a board to write on.
And this is the part where Fiaz is like, "Don't bother. They can't read it."
They're not gonna get it unless you could be like, just like Pictionary it.
Oh, okay. And he starts drawing a moon with an octopus, and then the sunlight with no octopus.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. You can make it happen.
That they might get it. Like, we'll try that and just yell, like, "Be back soon."
If we can clearly hear you guys yelling, we can have a conversation via yelling.
This is way more fun.
I mean, I want to see
let's
this.
try. Let's try yelling.
I mean, you guys can come back. We have a plan.
We have a better plan.
How do you know?
I don't know about
You're a
that.
plan.
It involves us not going in the water.
He does exactly this.
That's beautiful.
That's definitely easy,
You draw a
easy to
sad face
understand.
and a
Sad.
happy face.
Is that a flower? What is that?
It's an octopus.
Oh, I don't know how to use Roll20 apparently.
It's fine.
There it goes.
We're gonna look around. Sorry, I don't want to keep yelling because I don't know if Ethan's trying to sleep.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. He draws a moon and a sad face, and then a sun and a happy face.
And then shoots it at the boat and hits Finn, and then Finn dies.
Yeah, right in my other leg.
Yeah,
My good leg.
It's a critical hit. It also continues into the captain, who also dies. Just a spray of blood.
I don't even think I'm good with a bow either, so it definitely would happen.
So you guys want to wait until daytime?
Yes.
Sends another note.
And then
with a
I'm
thumbs
just
up.
I'm pointing at Yuli. It's like he's octopus smart.
Guys, I hate to break it to you. There are bad things in the forest too.
We'll
I
be
mean, it's
okay.
a forest.
I don't.
I killed
feel
the
like-
cowman.
I think at this point, Booger shrugs, looks to Riley, and is like, "Tell me when you want me to tie up the captain." And then I go and lay in the rags and like,
Right, and he's like,
Just
"Why are you gonna? Where's Yuli? We gotta get out of here before they come for the boat."
That's what we're doing, sir. I pat him on the shoulder.
It's like, "Why are you wearing my hat?"
That's not your hat. This is my hat.
No,
You're running out of
I
town.
remember.
You remember what?
It's mine.
I remember.
Yeah, okay. Sit down. I throw him back into his room.
Oh, this poor
Tiny hat,
old
like this
man.
manhandling this dude, this drunk, hungover man that you've given no food or water.
I throw another glass of water at the wall.
Shatters. He's like, "This is cruel and unusual." Door slams.
Well, alright, get back up there. I'm like, well, if you guys think you're not gonna get killed in the woods, good luck.
Won't go far.
Yes. And then he turns to Fiaz and says, "Let's go!" And he starts like marching off into the forest.
Yeah, no, I'm all about this. So I think that this is probably going to be the last scene tonight, unless somebody's like, "Oh, I really want to make sure that I do this thing."
Giving you that hour reminder about the catfish.
Oh yeah, we'll have to end with a scene from the catfish then.
We need it.
We definitely need it.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. See where this goes.
Okay, so you guys are poking through the woods. Do you have dark vision? Do you just have like a little light? Are you just going by the moonlight?
I a halfling, not elfling. I don't know what my eyes are like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you've got like a little bit of moonlight you're trying to guide yourselves by, but it is not easy.
Like, how dense are the trees?
Very.
Oh. I probably have just normal eyesight.
This is like Yuli's like turf that he's always read about, but he has never really spent time outside of Nuln. And so he's like, I'm so excited, and like it's the scene of in a movie where he's like going through trees all excited, and then he's like lifting up a bush for you to walk past. Oh, and he's like super stoked.
Yeah, he's excited about this and a gentleman.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. So you're kind of leading the way, but are you like looking, or are you like opening up the path and letting Fiazza kind of be the one who goes in?
He's like leading as much as he can, but like if he's like, oh yeah, like you're gonna get tripped up on this, like let me help you. He's like holding it up so that Fiazza can walk through. But he's like leading as much as possible, just using like the moonlight to guide him.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I can't see.
Yeah, so you're kind of driving towards like maybe a clearing where you can find like some tall but like supple branches or even small trees to kind of take down and use as leverage and stuff, as opposed to these like big honking things that you need a team to kind of hack through. And so I'm gonna assume you have the better vision, but the two of you definitely see 3 figures in this clearing, all kind of like met together in like a triangle. They're about 15 or so feet away from each other. All of them seem to be in this like kind of moonlit gray and silver robes, and they each have stabbed a sword into the ground, and then like they pull their hands away, and then they all begin to do some sort of magic. Like one claps his hands together and extends them outwards, and you see like smoke kind of pouring out of all of his fingertips. The other guy like puts his hands to the ground and everything, and he just like starts shaking and undulating wildly on his shoulders, and then like smoke starts pouring out of like his hood and like the neck of his jacket and everything, and like all of it begins swirling together. And then the third guy, who's kind of making like the point of the triangle, has like 2 wands drawn now, and he's like using them like conductor's batons as he's like kind of gathering all of this smoke up together, and they're all speaking in tongues.
That sounds like a party.
Do they see us? Can I roll stealth?
They're like 110% not paying attention to anyone but you. There is no reason any of you should be here in the middle of these woods at this hour.
That is true.
Hey guys.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah. No.
Wait, you said they see us, right?
No.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
No, I mean, I like the first one.
I was gonna say, like, Uli's definitely like, I got this. And he, like, crouches down and then goes, excuse me?
Yeah.
And I'm rolling stealth and just inching away from him.
That's gotta be where we end it, right?
Yeah, you're like, I got this. God. Right, Fiazza's like, oh no, and he's like, excuse me, right? And then the whole shadow turns around and takes on this angry looking face with these wide bug eyes, and its mouth open, it just goes, Rrr! And then the episode cuts.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I shove Yuli into the clearing and run away.
Yeah.
And then, once the credits roll, the screen fades back to water and a silhouette of a catfish.
With one muscly arm.
He's arm wrestling.
The tentacle.
He's arm wrestling a gator.
He's working out, like he's got like a dumbbell. And he's looking at an underwater calendar.
Like he's looking at a picture of Booger. Just like, one day.
There's like dart holes in the poster.
I'm gonna get you. He's just smoking.
Cigar in mouth, working out.
What a good fish. I put the last option up on the the board there.
I didn't know those were options. Let's go with Swole Gains.
Yeah, is that what the party agrees upon? Swole Gains.
Beat up other fish,
Swole
Gains, or Secret.
Little stink.
Swole Gains.
Swole Gains.
Swole
Okay.
Gains.
Yeah, so that will be our last scene, right? He like looks around for a little while and he uses his little muscly fish arm, like flips open a rock and pulls out just like a bunch of crap, what are they? Steroids. And he's like down the bottom.
Wow.
Goes back to working out, just grumbling and yelling in the mirror. He gets a bunch of muscly fish veins popping.
Good. Very vascular.
Yeah. Well, all right,
He's just
cool.
injecting the candy right into his arm.
Yeah.
Good.
Go mainline that candy.
If you want to see the beautiful picture of the fish, it's on Instagram and also my Facebook now.
Oh, it's
Nice.
so good. Thank you so much,
It's
Riley.
wonderful.
Thank you for drawing that muscly fish.
Yeah.
We needed it.
It was my muse.
Right? Let me see if I can get it pulled up. Did you post it on your wall or did you post it into
It's on
you
his
guys?
Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be on my Facebook. It's on Instagram and all that.
Yeah. Well, cool. So thank you all for playing. Zach, thank you for joining us and rolling with the punches as they were. Certainly a lot of chaos.
Fish punches.
Right?
Yeah, no, this was good.
It was good. We did great.
Yeah,
We're like such good people.
You are terrible people. You guys are regularly talking about murdering others for convenience.
So, like, I was gonna be good, but I have very poor influences in my family.
I mean, I am family, so, you know.
That's true.
That is true. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you guys for playing. Chat, thank you for hanging out with us. Super active, which was awesome. We had a good number of people.
Yeah, this was good.
Which I love. Makes me happy.
Spam those long boys.
Spam the long boys. We're back at this game in 2 weeks. Zach, you are a permanent member, so as long as you want to be.
Until you die next
Until you-
session.
die.
Until 10 minutes in.
Yeah, well then we'll get rid of you. We'll bring Dave on. It's fine. It happens.
Oh boy.
And then, yeah, we're back at it. Not next Tuesday, but next Thursday with Curse of Greyhawk, which is fun because we haven't played that in a while either. So, although not as long as this game. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us.
Real quick, since we're ending, I am actually going to go live with a late night stream here if anyone is interested.
Oh,
Late
man.
night stream.
I gotta be up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, some of us have to work.
I know.
Well, I'll hang out for a sec.
You don't have to, but
I
Well,
would.
I'm not gonna
wants
actually
to
pay
can.
attention, but I'll leave it on while I'm downloading the video.
Yay.
All right.
Bye.
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 Smoke demon.
Flex fish.